Hey guys, and welcome back to YakWaxLips. My name is Michael, your point-and-click adventurer, and this is episode 6 of Let's Play Broken Sword 3, The Sleeping Dragon. In the previous episode, we are now here in Glastonbury. We're not come to see the bands, we've come to find Bruno. Who's Bruno? We don't know yet, but we feel he's at a shop. Anyway, we're going to go see Voodoo Lady. I mean, it's obviously Voodoo Lady, isn't it?
Hi, I'm...
Nobody tell me. Me a Madam Zazie. Me know all. And me see all. Sit down, you. You have traveled far.
Oh, sure. Like my accent was local.
You come for the truth.
And another no-brainer.
George Stubar.
What? How did you...
Me know all. Me see all.
Okay, I had to admit, that stumped me.
Let's go and speak to Spooky Lady. And let's start with... why are we here? Bruno. Oh, he's not there. Let's ask about him. Why can't I...
What do you know about that shop, the Cosmic Fairy?
Them sell candle. Incense. But the owner, Tristan Hillage, oh, me know him overwrought. There is anxiety in his aura.
Got his Carmen a twist, huh?
She ain't taking
Just
note.
trying to lighten the atmosphere.
Okay, let's ask about Eamon. Why is he not... What are the buttons?
What
There
do
we
your
go.
powers tell you about that
Whoops.
man outside the pub?
Him come from across the sea. Him have strongly held opinions. Him seek knowledge, but not for himself.
All that from your crystal ball?
No, him just on the telly. That's Eamon O'Mara.
He's on the telly.
What do you make of that guy pacing up and down the street?
His aura glow, red with anger.
Kinda matches his nose, then.
Him a lost something dear from himself, and him can't do nothing to prevent it.
Well, we all have to let go sometime. How long have you lived in Glastonbury?
Long time. The toad generate wave of positive energy.
And tourist revenue. A girl can't live on good vibrations alone, huh?
Right, let's ask about the postcard, and hopefully she'll give us something, because at the minute she's not said anything.
Recognize this postcard?
It is the tour. These are for sale in the Cosmic Fairy.
Yeah, that was where it was bought. I need to find out about who sent it, though.
Give it to me now.
What? Why?
Sometime there is psychic traces.
Ew.
Me may be able to read the traces left by this Bruno when he wrote upon it. Aren't we forgetting something?
Please?
You must cross my palm with silver.
Oh, right, sure. Okay, I got a credit card here somewhere.
Me no know except credit card, you know.
I've got some euros, I think.
Me no take euros.
How about doubloons? Gold ingots? A barter stick?
It's only silver me accept, you know.
Oh, only silver. I have a feeling we knew where there was silver. There was silver in that shop, wasn't there? Those coins. Let's just keep investigating before we go back to that shop, because we haven't investigated fully. So the pub's not open yet.
I wasn't leaving until I'd finished what I'd come here to do.
Okay, so it's one street. Can we talk to this guy again? See if there's anything, any other
Hello again.
dialogue choices. There we go.
That guy over there looks suspicious to me.
Bah! I've seen suspicious, and he isn't it.
Oh, so what does suspicious look like?
Take a glance in the mirror sometime, young fella.
Bit rude.
There's a fortune teller up the street. Maybe you could ask her to help you.
How so?
Well, you know, she could look in the crystal ball and maybe she... Or, tea leaves. She could read tea leaves.
I guess that's
Or
a
tarot
no.
cards. They got, like, cool little pictures.
You're a rum sort of a fella, aren't you?
That's an interesting shop. The Cosmic Fairy.
Place is full of woolly-minded liberals and frou-frou socialists.
So I guess you won't be opening a charge account there.
Don't be fatuous. But I've got my eye on the place. That Hillage fellow is up to something.
I agree.
What do you think goes on in there?
I've been asking around. He used to rent his spare room out. Claims it's empty now. But I've seen a light on in there after he's gone home.
Maybe the little people are having a poker game.
He's harbouring somebody. I bet my wife on it. I'd even bet the dog on it.
Right, we got to go back there, haven't we? Let's just talk to this guy one more time, see if he has anything else to say. And then we're going to go to the ferry shop.
Hi, Eamon. Have you been in the fortune tellers over there?
Now, why would I do a thing like that?
To talk to the fortune teller.
Well, if I wanted my palm read, I'll get my head examined first.
You don't seem very open to suggestions for your program.
I work best after a couple of stiff drinks.
Okay, he's done. Let's go to the ferry place then. Where is it? Which one was it? Let's just see if we can go down here first. I think we've kind of done all the doors, haven't we? Yeah, that's not going to work.
I guess that being the middle of the morning, most people were at work.
Yeah, and also just don't walk into people's houses there, George. Although you tend to do. I'm actually going to go right up here just to see. Can we go right? Can we go right to the very top? And that guy's not doing very much to look for his daughter, is he? He's just walking around. That looks maybe like we can open it. No.
Anybody home?
Okay, I deduct that we've investigated Glastonbury Village, which apparently is one street with about 6 houses. But we'll let them off. Right, let's go into here. And we've got to try and get upstairs. We've got to try and steal these silver coins as well to give to Madame Zazie. Right, they were they here? Where were they? Oh no, is that them?
On the counter were copies of the little poetry book with the coins in the covers.
Yeah, coins. Yeah? What are you doing, George? It took a while just to think a little bit. I do think there are some audio glitches on this, because there's been some audio that's been missing and stops halfway through, but we're on episode 6 now, so nothing we can do about it.
If any man slay me, not unaware, by no chance blow, nor in wine or revel, I have stored beforehand a curse in my prayer, for his kith and kindred. His deed is evil. Hi again.
Madame Zazie.
What do you make of that fortune teller?
Madame Zazie? Very traditional. Crystal ball, tea leaves, tarot, the usual.
You say you had trouble getting this published?
Publishers! Ha! Philistines, the lot of them.
What you need is to raise your profile.
Advertise, you mean? Oh, I can't afford that.
How about a little spot on the BBC? Eamon O'Mara's new show?
That would be marvellous. Oh, but impossible, of course.
Don't worry. Eamon and I go, way back.
Like half an
At
hour.
least 5 minutes. Want me to have a word with him? He's right here in Glastonbury.
Would you do that? Oh, thanks. Thanks awfully.
I'll need to show him some of your work.
Yes, of course. Here, take a copy.
I'm sure he'll love your stuff.
Exit. Did we pick up the book with the coins as well?
I didn't have time to read any more of the poems.
No, I don't want to read that. I want to... Where's the coin book? Did we get it? Poetry book with coins. Oh, we've got it already.
Enchanted Avalon, Lays of a Mystical Age. The book of poems was by the guy in the Cosmic Fairy. There were silver coins laminated into the cover.
Open it up then. Use it. No, hold on. Let's see. Use it with. I don't know. Metal rod? No. How do we use? Oh, right, we can't. Let's try this. Metal rod. I just pressed the wrong button. What have I just done? Oh, 3 silver. I have taken it out. It's just George failed to tell me. Right, never mind. Let's go to Madame Zazu. Not Zazu. That's the Lion King. Zazie. Talking about the Lion King. It's a good film, isn't it? Saw the original at the cinema, 1994, I want to say. I quite like the new one as well. Tell me your thoughts on The Lion King.
I wasn't leaving until I'd finished what I'd come here to do.
Right. I am a big Disney fan. Call me a Philistine, but I do like Disney. Right. How do I get in? In. There we go. Right, let's find out about Bruno.
Hi again.
Right. 3 silver coins.
Here, let me cross your palm with silver. Have a look at this postcard, please.
Ooh, ah, ah.
All right, love.
I see a man.
Well, that narrows it down.
A man, Bruno, fleeing from danger. Him nearby and yet.
It was nothing she couldn't have picked up from reading the card itself.
No, the psychic imprint is too faint. Too many others have handled this card. Your own imprint is much more distinct.
Oh?
You'll be going on a long journey.
Terrific. Am I going to come back?
Perhaps, perhaps not. I need something much more personal to this Bruno if you want a better reading.
Okay. We don't really want to give another coin. Let's do it anyway.
Okay. Let me cross your palm with silver. Again.
And, oh yeah, that's a good idea. Chumley's
Want to get
card.
psychic with this?
Ooh, ah, ah.
What is it?
Skin like bone, eye black, empty, the fierce of death. No! Take it back, Ma! Take it back!
Okay. What's happening?
I saw something without compassion, without mercy. A man without no soul.
Oh dear.
Zazie had already read the ID card once and, judging from her reaction, wouldn't be happy about looking at it again.
What are we done then? Well, I mean, it was interesting, but it didn't really tell us anything, did it?
It was the last of the commemorative coins. The book of poems was pretty beaten up now. I'd leave her the coins from the cover.
Okay, let's have a quick look at this ID card.
The ID card belonged to the dead inventor Cholmondeley.
Cholmondeley. Right, let's go. Let's give the poetry book to Eamon Holmes anyway.
Hi, Eamon. The guy who runs the Cosmic Ferry might be ideal for your show.
That old hippie. I've no time for the 60s. Caftans stink. Timothy Leary was a turn-off, and I'd rather listen to The Clash than the Beatles any day.
I thought you wanted to talk to eccentric characters.
Hippies aren't eccentric. They're pathetic.
I think this guy's got something. Take a read.
Enchanted Avalon. Lays of a mystical age. Oh, just what I needed.
No, read some. You won't be disappointed.
If you say so. For there is lightning in my blood, my dark Morgana, my own Morgana.
It's not bad, is it?
No, it isn't. Oh, there was lightning in my blood, red lightning, lighten through my blood.
That's beautiful.
It is that, just as beautiful as when James Clarence Mangan wrote it about his Rosaline 180 years ago.
What?
Look at this. The fairies are a silent race, and pale as lily flowers to see. That's Samuel Ferguson. Shameless, absolutely bloody shameless. Darley, Griffin, Aubrey bloody de Vere. Does his thievery know no bound?
Well, he's stolen it all?
Every word. Oh, get this. The author reserves the right to be identified as the creator of this work.
Oh dear.
The grave robbing little toe rag. I'll have him.
Oh yes. Fighting Glastonbury. Go on, Eamon Holmes. Oh, he's running. I am just following him automatically. Let's see what happens. Nothing, apparently. That's the end of the game. Oh, no, it's
Good
not.
morrow, fair traveller. How may I help you?
To the island valley of Avilion, where falls not hail, or rain, or any snow, nor ever wind blows loudly, but it lies.
I beg your pardon?
Deep meadowed, happy fair, with orchard lawns and bowery hollows, crowned with summer sea.
That's good. That's very good.
Of course it's good, it's Tennyson, you tofu-chewing twit. From his Mort to Arthur. Not the Thomas Mallory one, but we won't hold that against him. Now, do you recall King Mark of Cornwall in that tale?
I've read Mallory, yes, but,
You'll recall Mark has a big downer on a knight called Tristram then. 'Cause Tristram took something that didn't belong to him.
Oh, God. You mean Melissa? Look, I can explain.
No, not Melissa, you Aegis. Isolde!
Now you've completely lost me.
I'm talking theft and possession. Possession by the spirits of Mangan, Griffin and Devere, among others.
Ah,
Yes, 'tis a miracle that you've channeled all these great talents into your little book. Just a shame that they ended up repeating themselves from their own published works. Word for bloody word!
wait, I can explain everything.
Now, that was my line. It was also my cue to make a move.
Good.
Let's do it.
You explain. And in return, I'll explain to you the theme of boxing in
Carefully
Irish
upstairs.
literature.
Now, let's stay calm.
That's not Bruno.
Gosh,
Hi. Sorry to just barge in here like this.
I could have been getting undressed or anything.
Guess we were just lucky then.
Or not. What's your name?
George, what's yours?
Melissa. Have you come to save me?
Melissa? Melissa Butley?
How did you know my name?
Well, your dad's stamping up and down the street like Godzilla, except scarier.
Daddy? Oh my God, he isn't. Oh my God, he is. Oh, he drives me absolutely potty. You have no idea.
You know, you remind me of somebody, but I can't put my finger on who.
Perhaps we were sweethearts in another age. You know, underneath that brash exterior, you're really rather my type.
She reminds me of Lady Piermont. Is it Piermont? Pierpont? I think it's Piermont. Right, let's talk about the card.
You recognize this?
One of the tour postcards from downstairs, isn't it?
It's what brought me here in the first place. Does the name Bruno mean anything?
Oh, Tristram mentioned him. He used this room before me, you know.
Who's Tristram?
About your dad.
I say, you're not working for him, are you?
No.
Shame. I'd come home today if you were the pool boy.
I guess your dad's just worried about you.
Worried that I might have grown up? Well, he's too late. I have. And I rather like it.
You got a boyfriend?
You got a girlfriend?
Well, not really.
Interesting.
So, you're on the run.
Sort of.
Your dad's a real ogre.
Oh, he's a pussycat.
Really?
The frothing pit bull terrier type of pussycat.
Tristram is the guy downstairs, isn't he? Tristram, yeah. Got confused with his name for a moment there. Right, let's talk about him.
How do you know Tristram?
I met him at the festival.
Aha.
He read me his poetry.
You don't need to tell me the rest.
Then he said I could come and stay with him. So I did.
You poor kid. Have you seen anything weird while you've been in Glastonbury?
Only the people who live here.
There's a guy who does shows for the BBC in front of the pub.
We don't do shows in Britain, George. We do programmes.
I guess that's true. When was the last time you watched a show in Britain?
You and Tristram, is it serious?
Tristram is one of a kind. In fact, when I think of him, I go, you know.
The poor woman had been duped by Tristram's lies. I couldn't let him mess up her life. And she was bound to find out sooner or later. Look, Melissa, you hardly know me, but some things are better coming from a stranger.
Ooh, Is that a promise?
These poems, Tristram doesn't write them. They're all copies.
Well, duh. Obviously.
What?
I knew that.
What?
You must think I'm totally dim.
No, I just thought he tricked you, put you under his spell.
Oh, you're too sweet. George, are you for real?
I don't...
You've come to save me. Like a knight in armour.
Well, that wasn't my original plan, but it became an option.
Oh, I could kiss you all over.
Hey, steady. Remember the Geneva Convention?
Who needs it? I don't take prisoners.
I bet. So, when did you find out about the poems?
From day one. I wrote my thesis at Cambridge on Irish poets of the early 19th century.
You're very gifted.
Try me.
Ha! And Tristram doesn't know.
Did I know? Of course not. Why let a question of authorship get in the way of a good...
Yes, why indeed.
But all good things. With Daddy on the trail, I think I'd better split. Anyway, don't suppose you fancy a weekend in Acapulco?
Jeez, I'd love to, but my Acapulco visa ran out just yesterday.
And with that, she's gone.
What were you doing?
Having a little conversation with Melissa.
That's private up there. You had no right.
Just like you had no right to be seducing that poor girl with stolen poetry.
You had no right to interfere.
She had a right to know.
Oh, no. You haven't told her. Not about the poetry.
You can't base a relationship on lies.
I have to talk to her.
I wouldn't advise it. She needs a little time to herself. Then she's going to stay with friends. I took more than a little pleasure knowing that he was the one who'd been duped. Maybe I should march right outside and tell Melissa's dad about you. Tell him that you've got her upstairs. Tell him that you've broken her heart.
You wouldn't. But that poor, innocent kid. Think what it would do to her.
He ought to know.
Please. Oh, God, no, you wouldn't. He'll kill me.
You're breaking my heart. On the other hand...
Yes? Yes?
You tell me what I want to know, and I forget about your house guest. Blackmail wasn't really my style. And suddenly, I wasn't so sure who was being duped anyway.
Very well.
Bruno. We need to talk about Bruno. I will keep saying that, by the way.
Now will you tell me about Bruno?
Well, he was here, but he's gone. Upton went one night.
Did he leave anything behind?
He was in a hurry. He just grabbed his pathetic belongings, threw them in his bag, and off he went.
We must have left something.
Nothing worth looking at, believe me.
Letters, notes, a phone number?
No. He took everything with him. Only...
Aha! So he did leave something.
Well, yes. But what good is an old pair of pants to you?
Pants? Give them to me.
I found them in the laundry pile after he'd vamoosed.
Did you examine them?
No. What kind of a chap do you think I am?
Excellent. Come on, let me see them.
You're a sick man.
What are you waiting for?
Why have you got them behind the counter?
Oh, man, these aren't pants.
Yes, they are.
No, they're not. These are shorts.
What are you? Some kind of underwear detective?
Oh, heck. I'll take them anyway.
Ugh.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Right, let's go. Let's have a look at these boxer shorts. Oh my God, that's gross. Look.
The shorts belong to Bruno. I didn't want to examine them too closely.
Why not? Let's use them. No, I can't put on some boxer shorts. Magnifying glass.
The magnifying glass was a real beauty.
Wonderful. Let's use the magnifying glass with the boxer shorts. I can't. There's no option to do that. Okay, let's put that back then. I guess we're going to go out and see what happens. Maybe the pub's open now. Maybe Eamon Holmes is not angry. Maybe he's gone. Yeah, what I think we're going to do is just leave George hanging outside here until the next episode, guys. If you have enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like. I do really appreciate it. And until next time, you have a wonderful morning or afternoon or evening, whatever it is you're doing right now, and take care.